Alright, here we go again. Dang, it's already hot. It was like 100 yesterday. It's almost November. It's still 100 degrees. Our summer continues here in SoCal. So we all just got done eating. We're all chilling out now before it gets too hot. Let them play around a little bit. Dang. Hey! Hey! So Zoe got slammed down and she walked away, so I think she needed a minute. So that's why I broke that up. So Ricky and Zoe might be playing a little bit. There's Blue over there. Blue is the one with the blue collar. This one. That's Ricky. This is Augie. That's Kahlua. She's the smaller one with blue collar is Ricky. Sweet guy. So here's Blue trying to play. See, ears are back. So here's Spike. Spike! What are you doing, buddy? Hey, go. So Weto's still uncomfortable. You saw when he was drinking. Hey. And then Red Bull came into the bowl. Red Bull's very excited. Just got done playing right now. Hey! Relax. So what happens is when Red Bull went to the bowl very excited, then Weto got the hell out of there when Weto was in the middle of drinking. So if you're paying attention to stuff like that, then we know that, you know, Weto and Red Bull may be a little bit too excited for Weto's comfort level. But we just want to keep an eye on it. We don't want to, you know, build it up into something, or we don't want to expect something. Because again, I know that Red Bull is a very social dog. Hey. Here's Vinny. Vinny. Hey, stop licking. Hey, stop licking. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, stop licking. Good boy, Vinny. So he's a beautiful dog. Hey, stop licking. Beautiful dog. Beautiful. He has a weird mouth too. Vinny. Stop. Stop. Carly. So a big thing that you have to watch out for is if you give them affection for a few minutes and then stop, what they do afterwards. If they relax, if they come in, you know, they're kind of dominating as far as I want more. Here's Zoe trying to start some play. Uh-oh. Kahlua made the step, letting her know that okay, I want to play. And there's Red Bull. See, Kahlua stayed there, and then she made that step over. Go. Over Zoe. And that was the move. Zoe's sitting there just pecking at her, and she stays still, pecking at her. And then when she moves, then it's on. Now, Kalua's my dog. This one right here, so I'm not worried about her at all. I'm actually not worried about any Red Bull, Zoe, Augie if she starts playing. I'm just kind of watching the twins and seeing how they react. Spike, because he stays off into the distance a little bit. Alright. So here comes Ricky. Again, all this stuff that I talk about. Okay, so now see how she's running. Hey! Sit. No! Go! Go. Sit down. Here. Here. Easy. So if you notice, when she was in the planter right there, she was just staying there. But then Zoe kept going and going and going and going. And then at one point, Kalua ran in a circle with her tail tucked between her legs. So she's not playing at that point. She's just trying to get away. So that's when I step in. So if she's standing up, walking around, playing back and forth, you know, hey, go. I told you when she took that step over the dog, and I was like, yeah, okay, now she's cool. So that was kind of a green light for Zoe to keep going, so that's why I didn't stop her. But as soon as I see that she's kind of like, she's not running from them, she's just like, oh, leave me alone. And then, you know, she's not comfortable, her tail was tucked. So at that point, I gotta go ahead and stand up for my girl. Whereas, see, Red Bull's showing her belly. And so, see, even though she can get on top right now, she's not. She's still kind of to the side. So that's such a beautiful play. And that's why I let them get away with some stuff that I wouldn't let other dogs. Like the way that Red Bull was jumping on top of Zoe, I wouldn't let Blue do that. Because these guys, these girls, have been playing together, you know, for quite some time. They've had no kind of aggression or anything like that. So see, now she's getting on top, so now Red Bull's fighting her from getting on top. Okay. Hey! So did you see how Blue comes in? Very, like, precise. Not in a playful mood. That one wasn't playful at all. That was more of a corrective state. Go. Go. Again, I don't want... There's times that I'll call dogs to pet. I'll pet them, have a good time with them. But if they come into my space, I back them off. Especially out here. It's so weird. So now Zoe didn't pay attention to Red Bull for 2 seconds, so then Red Bull starts kicking her. So see how it goes back and forth? I love that. When they keep going after a dog, like Kalua a few minutes ago, then I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Zoe should chase Red Bull, and then Red Bull should chase Zoe. Zoe should get the upper hand, the dominant state, and then Red Bull should get the dominant state back. So it should go back and forth, and that's how it's going to be. That's an easy way to tell how intense they're getting, or the comfort level, I should say. Another thing that you look for is every few minutes they'll stop and just breathe for a minute, and then they'll go back to it. Hey. So anyway, just hanging out with the pack. There's Ricky. So any of these dogs except for the twins, and this is my dude, this is my girl, and I think Holden's. All the other dogs can be fostered or adopted through www.chooselife.org. Oh, look at Weddle with a toy. They get comfortable after a while. Just gonna make sure he's not sitting it down to destroy it, that he's just kind of playing with it and messing around with it. But if he starts like try to, it always looks to me like a doctor in surgery where they sit down and they put weight on it and then they move it between their paws and then they start like ripping it apart. So I'm gonna just make sure he. Widow! He's got his toy. That's all there is to it. But again, this is the one that previously had some food reactivity. I'm not even gonna call it food aggression. He just kind of react. See, he found a quiet place by himself, and now I'm gonna watch. See if he's. So you can't see that table. Oh, I'm sorry, my hand was in the way. I'm so sorry. I was watching the dog and not the screen. Go, Vinny. Here's Ricky and Vinny. Here's Augie with the pig. Let's bring Carly in. So see how he goes and kind of hides in a corner to try to... Hey! What you doing, Wedo? That's another reason I use the hay is, you can do it from a distance, and any dog that's kind of misbehaving or acting mischievous looks up. I guess I better stand up for a change, see what he's doing over there. Anyway, guys, hey. Let's see, that tennis ball is a toy that's gonna bring other people or other dogs to come play with them. So here's another opportunity for possible correction. Now I'm not correcting Red Bull because Red Bull's just playing around. But see, you got Wedo here. Hey. Again, he's about to rip it up. That's what I'm calling him on. Hey, no. So there's a growl right there. No. So at that point, you see how he dropped the toy? No. Hey. So what happened was that, and that's exactly why I was watching them. Red Bull was following him around. He's just trying to play. He's just trying. But he has a different mind frame. He has this possessive, territorial mind frame about the toy. And that's why he's going around to try to find a place underneath the table. Hey! Or away from the other dogs to actually try to, this is my toy and I'm going to do what I want with it, which is going to end up destroying it. Which I don't care so much about that, but I do care about the mentality of destroying something. But what happened was as soon as Red Bull went around him to get the toy, he growled. That's when it's like, okay, this is no longer your toy. See, now look at him. Here's a toy. Here's him. Here's Red Bull. So Red Bull does calm down, folks. See, my body position here is preventing him from taking it.